Difficult decisions are really ones that you need to take and you're alone. And most people around you may seem to disagree with you. Do what you believe is right, and do what you believe is fair, and do what you believe is going to make a difference. You've got the education, you've got the tools. Be yourself. Be driven by a desire to make a difference, a desire to be ethical and fair, and then you will make a difference.
Every tough decision is a lonely decision. I was working in Los Angeles in an architect's office, very happily located, and the change to being on the shop floor in Tata Steel was a change which, on the one hand, quite interesting because you were dealing in awe-inspiring surroundings, hot metal, big furnaces, and in close proximity to danger is, to a young person, quite exciting. So those 2 years were, on the one hand, very tough physically, but very different. And the only thing is you didn't know where you were going in terms of a career. You just didn't understand what was being planned for you. So you got up in the morning, you did whatever you had to do.
To be popular and to be a conformist itself will never make you do the kinds of things that we see happening around us. If you think you cannot make a difference, I'd say you very well can make a difference if you so desire.
People should do what they believe is the right thing to do. However, usually that's also the most difficult thing to do. And it's the riskiest thing to do. But if they believe in something, they should pursue it.
I grew up in an environment where if you had an idea, your boss or your manager politely told you, and sometimes not so politely, that you need to gain some experience before you open your mouth. You need to roll up your sleeves and spend 5 years on the shop floor. Then you can talk. And that's not what enterprise is today. Enterprise today is an ability of someone who may be in his 20s, who has a good idea, and he needs to find a way to implement them.
And they should, like I said earlier, try to make a difference.
This is an area that needs all of our support and needs for us to be proud of what we have, but it needs for us to be keen to not be satisfied with what we have, but to go further and to be leaders in the world, not in the country alone. Let humility be your best defense, and you shouldn't merely consider yourself successful based on the prosperity you gain for yourself, but you should go home at night feeling satisfied if you have made a difference.